We've had a strong magnitude 4.3 earthquake striking Idaho. It shakes Yellowstone Supervolcano, and this is about 2 hours after the powerful 5.5 magnitude earthquake hit Nevada near the it shook Long Valley caldera as well. We know that they have the same mantle plume. It's a Y-shaped mantle plume, as we'll see in the explanation a little further down. And Long Valley caldera, as we know, is a supervolcano. It last erupted 760,000 years ago. And Nevada earthquakes have been going on as quake swarms for months now. This one is a 5.5 earthquake. It was strong. Not many people live out there, but we have to be very careful as how it can shake the fault lines around California and, of course, Yellowstone and Idaho. Let's take a look at the maps. Kindly support my Patreon account since YouTube has again demonetized my YouTube channel. My Patreon channel will have 5 different videos from my YouTube channel every day. Thank you so much for your support and that you find the contents of my YouTube channel so interesting. And you'll find the Patreon channel details in the description box below the videos. Thank you. The details of the 5.5 earthquake in Nevada are in the video before this one. But this earthquake 4.3 shook Yellowstone. Long Valley caldera is a supervolcano, one of the 20 around the world. It erupted the Bishop Ash about 760,000 years ago. It covered most of the southwestern United States, including Los Angeles with the ash, and the continued volcanic activity produced Mammoth Mountain, which with its popular ski slope is still active and is being closely monitored by the USGS. Now we also know that from Baja California there is a mantle plume splitting into a Y shape. The western part goes under the San Andreas Fault and the Walker Lane Fault System, where we have the very high threat volcanoes of California, and the eastern part, as we see here, goes through Utah all the way up to Yellowstone and then makes a western turn and very close to the surface to the Idaho volcano field. And this is basically the hot spot of Yellowstone. So this mantle plume is connected, west and east. Let's take a look at the map to see what's going on. Here we are at Seismo Berkeley. These are only the earthquakes above 2.5 magnitude. This is the one that we talked about in the video before this one, the 5.5, about 3 miles down, Mena, Nevada. Mena is where we've been having the earthquake swarms just east of Long Valley caldera. Basically, it's the same map area. And this is the one that we're talking about now, about 2 hours after this one, after the Nevada. Nevada was 9:13 UTC, and this one is about 11:45. No, that's wrong. That's the wrong time. I don't know why that keeps coming out the wrong time. But anyway, it was about 2 hours later. This is the actual shake map of this. The USGS stops the block right there, but you can see all the shake frequencies there. This is Yellowstone Lake right there. Now, if you extend the shake frequencies, of course, Yellowstone has been shaken. Okay, let's pull out a little bit so you can see where the Mena earthquakes were. Let's find Mono Lake. If we can find Mono Lake, if this thing wakes up, I have a lot of tabs open here. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, Mono Lake is right there. Oh, there we go. It's waking up, it needs coffee. Okay, all right, let's go back. Mono Lake is this nice little green thing right there. It looks like a mushroom. That's Long Valley caldera, and this is Mena, Nevada right there. Right there. And that shook, as you'll see in the well, I'll show you where are we? Here we are. Okay, there's Mono Lake, and you can see that it has been shaken by that 5.5. If you extrapolate the quake lines, of course it did shake Long Valley caldera, 240 cubic miles of magma under there, and it's inflating. It's increasing because of the magma flow. There's also a geothermal plant there. So going back to this, and as we said before, this is where we have the mantle plume, the one that feeds the San Andreas Fault and the Walker Lane Fault System, all the high threat volcanoes of California. And then that's the western branch, and then the eastern branch goes this way, Utah, Yellowstone, and Idaho. So this, we see that maybe that quake also shook Idaho. 2 hours later, this is what we have. I'm not making this up. This is exactly what's going on here. And you can see that Yellowstone Lake, here we are, that's Yellowstone Lake, and that's Hebgen Lake. So it did shake Hebgen Lake, it did shake Yellowstone Supervolcano. That lake is on the southeastern part of the caldera, and the caldera, as you can see, basically is like this. So that lake is on the eastern part of the caldera of Yellowstone. So this is the actual caldera, which is a huge magma chamber and a huge magma reservoir. They're always finding out more about this. Some say that it's so huge that it extends all the way down to the border of Mexico. It's so big. So I don't know if it also extends above the border of US and Canada into Alberta and Manitoba, Saskatchewan. But okay, this is 2 hours later. Now, if you extrapolate this, it probably also shook Oregon. I don't know. Let's go see what quakes we have there. Again, these are only the ones above 2.5. We do have, and as you can see, we have aftershocks as well. Okay. Okay, the dates is fixed now. The date is fixed. Okay. It is today. So that's about 2 hours after the Mena, Nevada, Long Valley Caldera earthquake. And how many? It's about 600 miles. 600 miles from Long Valley. So all of you there in Idaho, please be very careful. And it looks like it was affected by the 5.5 from Nevada. Okay. And please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Thank you.